I'd like to continue on the right case, wrong face theme, this time covering super compressor cases. To begin with, here is a brief background. The case manufacturing company EPSA produced 3 lines of compressor watches, specifically the compressor, compressor 2, and super compressor. For greater detail on super compressors, I strongly advise you to visit scubawatch.org. For the purpose of this video, though, super compressors have a patented spring case-back mechanism that relies on external water pressure to maintain a strong case-back seal. This contrasts to most other case-backs where the seal is dependent on smoothly tightening the case-back. If you've ever searched for super compressors, you've undoubtedly discovered that they come in all shapes and sizes. To help with that, I'd like to categorize what's available. First up are the round cases. These came in both 42 and 36 mm sizes. The former are more rare and typically quite expensive. This Longines and Universal Geneve pole router are iconic examples that can go into the high 4-figure range. You can occasionally find cheaper versions made by Bulova, Enikar, and Draws. Overall, they're always going to be pretty pricey. Thankfully, the 36 mm versions are much more varied. Wittnauers, Enikars, and Bulovas tend to go past $1,000, though brands such as Hamilton and the more obscure Klebars and Milbars tend to be much cheaper. Lots of brands use these cases, so you have a decent shot at finding something below $1,000. Shame that just a few years ago, many of them were below $500. Next we have the oval cases. This is a 42 mm case most famously used in the first Zodiac Super Seawolf. Tons of other brands have used them as well. They're expensive as Blancpain 50 Fathoms and JLC Polarises, but fairly cheap as the more obscure Technos or Royce brands. Zodiac and Nevada also made them in chronograph form. Lastly, we have the cushion cases. These are my least favorite aesthetically. As usual, they run the gamut from the very expensive IWC Aquatimers and GP Gyromatics to the much cheaper Bucherer and Fortis. Do keep in mind that fake cushioned super compressor cases now exist, at least for the Fortis. That is in part what helps drive their prices down. While super compressors are growing in popularity, I hope this video reminds you that there are still many sub-$1,000 brands out there. Do keep in mind that, as with all vintage watches, spares are hard to find, so make sure to check that the bidirectional bezel works properly. That's about it for this video, and as usual, thanks for watching.